There's something powerful about silence. A man who is grounded, stoic, and self-possessed doesn't chase chaos. He notices patterns. He doesn't beg for attention. He observes behavior. In the world of relationships, this is the most vital tool you possess: awareness. Most men are blind to what women are actually doing. They're too focused on words, flattery, or misleading signals. But a stoic man doesn't live in illusion. He looks for reality in action. When a woman is truly into you, she won't always say it outright. She may never spell it out. But her behavior, that's where the truth lies. So today, let's cut through the noise and talk about what really matters. These are the 10 subtle but powerful things women do when they're genuinely into you. Not just attracted, not just curious, but interested in you as a man. If you notice these signs, pay attention. Not because you should react with desperation, but because these signs are confirmation. Your energy, presence, and masculine calm are having an impact. And remember, this isn't just about dating. This is about cultivating awareness, restraint, and masculine composure. The qualities of a stoic who leads with strength. Let's begin. 1. She mirrors your energy. When a woman is into you, she subconsciously starts to reflect your presence. Your gestures, your tone, your pace, all of it begins to echo back through her behavior. This isn't mimicry. This is resonance. In the philosophy of Stoicism, we learn that the only true influence we have is over our own actions, not others. But ironically, when you master yourself, the world begins to conform around you. A woman who's into you will start to synchronize with your rhythm. She texts when you text. She responds with the same energy you give. Her interest matches your investment. She may not even realize she's doing it, but you will. Because a man of awareness can detect even the quietest shift in the air. Don't chase this mirroring. Don't force it. Just notice it. And remember, you didn't need to become someone else for her to mirror you. You just had to become fully yourself. 2. She prioritizes your time. You'll notice this in her effort. When a woman is truly interested, she values your time like it's rare currency. She doesn't keep you waiting for hours, playing games to keep you guessing. That's what disinterest or immaturity looks like. When she's into you, she responds quickly. She checks in. She follows up, not out of obligation, but desire. The Stoic man values time above all. As Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." So when a woman respects your time, she's not just being courteous. She's acknowledging the power of your presence. That's not flattery. That's insight. She sees something in you that feels worthy of her schedule. 3. She asks thoughtful questions. The world is full of surface-level chatter. But when a woman is drawn to you, she craves something deeper. She begins asking thoughtful questions. She wants to know what you think about life, your childhood, your purpose, your fears. She becomes curious about the man behind the image. And that's where most men miss the point. They try to impress with what they've done. But what captivates her is how you see the world, what you value, what makes you stop and reflect. To a Stoic, these are sacred things. The mind is not a showpiece, it's a temple. So if she wants to enter it, not just flirt with your surface, she's signaling something serious. 4. She shows up for you without being asked. This is rare and powerful. A woman who's into you will look for ways to be present in your world. She won't wait for an invitation to care. Maybe she brings you something you casually mention needing. Maybe she checks in on your mother's health because she remembers you were worried. Maybe she listens, then quietly supports in the background. Stoicism teaches us not to expect anything from others. But when something unexpectedly generous happens, we should notice it. Gratitude isn't dependence, it's clarity. A woman showing up without being asked isn't trying to prove herself. She's revealing her investment. That's not seduction, that's sincerity. 5. Her eyes hold you longer. A woman who's truly into you doesn't just look at you. She sees you. Her eyes linger a little longer. She holds that glance an extra second. And in that pause, she's saying more than words ever could. This kind of eye contact is not seductive. It's sacred. It's the moment where two realities brush against each other, and she's silently asking, "Can I trust this space between us?" The Stoic man isn't afraid of eye contact. He's not trying to dominate with it. He's simply present, and presence is magnetic. So when you notice her eyes return to you, even across the room, don't break the moment. Let it pass through you like a breeze. Still calm, grounded, because she's not just seeing your face. She's drawn to your essence. 6. She tests you, but not to manipulate you. Some men fear tests. They see them as games. But a woman's test, when she's truly into you, isn't a trap. It's a measure. She wants to know, can you handle her emotions? Can you remain stable under pressure? Are you a man of your word or a man of reaction? This is not about trickery. It's about trust. She's probing your foundation, not to tear it down, but to see if it's real. To a Stoic man, tests are sacred moments. They reveal not just her uncertainty, but your clarity. You don't rise to the level of pressure. You return to the level of your preparation. So if she throws you a challenge, smile inwardly. Not because it's fun, but because it's an opportunity to remain unmoved, unbothered, unshaken. 7. She talks about the future with you in it. This one is subtle. She's not proposing or planning a wedding, but she begins to mention the future, and you're in the picture. It might be small, a trip, a dinner spot she wants to try together, a book she wants to hear your thoughts on. These are not random. They're emotional blueprints. In Stoicism, we don't fantasize about the future, but we do recognize when others are placing us in theirs. And that's not something women do lightly. If she's drawing you into her long-term vision, even playfully, it means one thing. You're not just a moment. You're a man of potential longevity in her eyes. Don't rush it. Don't cling to it. Just notice it. That's enough. 8. She tries to impress you in subtle ways. She's wearing her favorite perfume again. She's dressed just a little sharper when she knows you'll be around. She brings up a book you like, suddenly knows your favorite artist, or casually mentions something she researched that you care about. This isn't manipulation. This is a signal. When a woman wants to impress you, she's not changing herself. She's simply showing that she cares what you think. And that's incredibly rare in a world where everyone is self-absorbed. A Stoic man does not need flattery, but he sees effort. He respects intention. And when a woman is intentionally refining herself in your presence, it means something. She's not trying to be someone else. She's trying to show you who she really is. 9. She opens up emotionally. Women are guarded, especially the strong ones. They don't let their vulnerabilities out unless they feel safe. And that's what you've provided, a safe emotional space without judgment. Suddenly, she's sharing her fears, her past traumas, the thing that keeps her up at night. And she's doing it without expecting you to fix anything, only to listen. To a Stoic, this is a sacred invitation, not to become her therapist, but to become her witness. You don't absorb her emotions, you hold space for them. When she opens up emotionally, it means you've passed a quiet test. Are you emotionally present without becoming emotionally entangled? If you are, she will trust you with her truth. That's the highest form of interest. 10. She respects your mission. Perhaps the most telling sign of all. A woman who's into you deeply will respect and even protect your mission. She won't demand all your time. She won't distract you from your purpose. Instead, she will make space for it. She knows that a man without purpose is a man adrift. And if she loves you, she'll love your direction just as much. She won't compete with your goals. She'll cheer for them in silence. She'll adjust, support, encourage, and never ask you to trade your ambition for her affection. To a Stoic, the mission is sacred. If she's truly into you, she'll understand. Your purpose is not the enemy of love. It's the foundation of it. Conclusion. In the end, the signs are never loud. They are subtle whispers in a noisy world. A woman who's truly into you doesn't scream it. She reflects it. She supports it. She aligns herself with your energy. Not because she has to, but because she wants to. And you, as a Stoic man, must never chase confirmation. You must never demand affection. You simply observe, notice, and let. You are the mountain. She is the wind. If she circles your peak again and again, it's because she's found something solid in you, something rare. And the more grounded you become, the more naturally the right energy finds you. Be still, be sharp, be sovereign, and the woman who is truly into you will make it known.